in the chat so if you can see me okay. James Zheng here, chairperson level 2, and it's an honor to be here. Today's training is called our Fast Start and Q&A. My intention is we're going to spend the first portion of this with onboarding, getting some details down so you can be equipped with the tools that you need to succeed and launch your business. I know we have a lot of people that are new. So if you're new, welcome to the team and welcome to the family. There's a saying that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And I don't know about you. Maybe you have a higher level of self-confidence than I did when I first got introduced, but 19 years old, 15 years ago, I got introduced to this wonderful profession of network marketing. Now we call it partnership marketing. And I didn't know my butt from my elbow. Was anyone else a little bit scared when you first started this as a business? You're like, the drops look good. Of course, I love to make more money. I love what's going on, but can I do it? Will anyone buy from me, join me? Like, I felt like that one crazy nut. And to be honest, I almost quit the very first day because what happened was I tried to do this business my way. Is anyone else a little bit of a rebel sometimes? I think for you to be involved, honestly, as an entrepreneur, you got some rebel blood in you, right? So I remember my mentor's like, hey, go to the training, go do the thing. And I'm like, nah, you don't know my friends. I was going to UC Berkeley and, these guys, they trust me. I know my bros. I know my friends. I'm going to do it my way. So I remember sitting down with my friends and I tried to do a presentation that I've only seen once. And I condensed it into like a couple minutes. And it was like, hey guys, come together. We got, get this bubble here, bubble here, bubble here. Has anyone here ever drawn out circles before with your friends, drawn the tree? Yeah. I'm like, we're going to be rich. And I remember their faces turned from interest at first to confusion and then horror. And they looked at me, Anna, and they were like, you're in a cult. Get out of there. You're on one of those pyramid things. Have you guys got that pyramid objection yet? It's not as common now, but it happened to me. And I'm like, dang, if my close friends won't get started in this, how can I do it? But fortunately, my sponsor, my mentor said, you got to come to training. And that's what we're here to do. And what I realized is that success is not by luck. Success is not by happenstance. Success is a system of principles. It's a system. And if you learn and master a system and you scale that system, then you can win in this business. And it doesn't matter if you're from Yale or jail. It doesn't matter if you have a PhD or a GED. What matters is this. Are you willing to do things that maybe you're not comfortable with at first? Are you hungry to do something that can get you to the goals that you want for you and your family? And are you coachable? Are you willing to let go of ego and what you think might be right or not and follow a proven system? And so I had to kind of push that to the side because I'll be honest, I had an ego. But I said, if these guys are making money and they've done this, been there, done that, let's just give it a shot. If I'm to be honest with you, I begrudgingly and intentionally followed the system to prove them wrong. But guess what happened, guys? I remember shortly after I followed the system to the T. And I got one of my first teammates started. And I was mind-boggled because I was eating back my words of what I wanted to do. You know what I used to do? Has anyone done this? Have you ever verbally vomited on someone before? They're like, what? And you're like, boom, 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 boom. And you're like, oh my gosh, when do I stop? I learned to use the scripts. I learned to follow the system. And I'm just like, all right, just keep on doing it. And I remember at the end, this prospect was like, where do I sign? And this person got started with $800 of products as a 19-year-old college student. This person was so excited that she actually put her package on her mom's credit card. And little did I know that shortly thereafter, she would not become just my top money earner. She would become my now wife. I literally recruited my better 3/4, who is now the mom of our amazing child and everything. So will you find your dream significant other if that's what you're looking for here? Yeah, yes way, no joke. Maybe, I won't promise that. Will you find your next leaders? Will you find people that are going to run this with you? Absolutely. But you have to be willing to learn the system, okay? Type in the chat if you're with me, system. System. System is save yourself some time, energy, and money. And what I love and what we're going to introduce you today is a system that will grow your business, is a system that'll work for you regardless of your experience level, where you are in the world. We literally have a global business that's here, a global team. So you want to understand this. And more importantly, you want to think about running your people through that system. Okay. I'm not looking for producers, by the way, in my business. I'm looking for coachable people, the ones that you can run together with, and you only need so many out there. Okay. So with that, who here's ready to get some training done today? Give me a wave or put me in the comments. Welcome, welcome, guys. So what I'm going to start with, and I'd encourage you, even if you've seen this before, think about the details again. And also think, am I helping people get onboarded as well? There's a way of doing things. Okay. So I'd encourage you to act as if you have new partners already. See, that's what we're going to focus on. Who here wants a business that not only pays, but it actually scales with or without you, right? Like it grows. Like I just see, by the way, I see Amelia Harper on right now. Why are you on? It's like 2 a.m. in the morning in Africa. Like she does not sleep. So wow, one of our senior officers here, you know, so shout out to her. So when you're brand new, I'm not going to go through all these details. She does love us. It's true. Hey, you know, there's no time when you're having a lot of fun. But if you're new, and I'd love to ask as well, and you're not in trouble if you're saying no to this, but if you've gone through this link, wellness360.community/links, put a 1 in the comments if you've gone through this. Put a 2 if you haven't yet, because these are homework for you, right? These are homework for you. And what you want to do is go through these. Awesome. Welcome. That's why you're here. And what this will get you connected to is what we call our 5 steps of success. Okay. And in these 5 steps, it's going to teach you how the groups to be able to leverage. Okay. And I want to share with you some of the utilization. You see, one other thing that I learned in this business, if you want to scale with or without yourself, is you don't have to be the expert. Right? I thought I had to know everything about everything. Is anyone else like me? Like you feel like you have to know all about the product. You feel like you have to know all about the comp plan. If you've tried to learn about the comp plan here, by the way, you will probably agree with me that you start getting a little bit of a headache because a lot of numbers and a lot of stuff. But what I realized is you want to be the best person, the best messenger. Why? Well, first, they don't kill the messenger. So if you don't want the flack from people, it's nice to just point to stuff. But number 2, you can leverage the tools. So it's good to know where things are at. It's good to know what they're used for, right? If you are a carpenter, you are only as good as the tools you have and the know-how and when and how to use them. So it's good to have these. We'll have access to these things, but what makes the difference of the 6-7-figure earner versus the person that feels a little stuck? It's because they don't know when to use what. So step number 1, we have a couple of groups here. We have our community Facebook group. This is our team page, for example. Okay. If you're not in this yet, when you're on that page, you can click, it goes directly to there. And this is where we give recognition. This is where we give all of our training topics. This is our whole team community. And by the way, I have to give a big shout out. I am seeing so many of you get promoted. I mean, I just love looking through this, and I'll just no order in particular. Alyssa Circle, our newest supervisor, also our newest ultimate level. Come on. I see Kelly Whalen, senior vice president. Like that's what I'm talking about. In fact, I know of 2 senior vice presidents. We have Lily Ledbetter. This is like almost 1,000 a week, guys. This is like not a joke type of a position. They've only been involved for like a couple of weeks or something. Cheryl unlocked what's called ultimate. All right. If you're ultimate already, I see Alyssa there. Congratulations. If you're ultimate already, put a U in the comments below. Like congratulations on that. That's one of the first goals that you want to do to unlock the compensation plan, which by the way, by tonight, there is a promotion to still lock that in to power up to ultimate for even less as well too. All right. So if you're interested in that, talk to your mentors and your coaches about this. So you want to make sure that you're involved in these. We also have our Facebook community. We have another community called our Wellness 360 group. Now, this group has a lot of information. We've had this group for over 10 years. So who here, by the way, has ever had a question, something like, hey, someone asked me, is this good for blood pressure? Someone asked me, what's good for joints or arthritis? Have you guys ever had those questions, right? So, you know, here's a hack. You have the world at your fingertips. If you're in this group, go to the search button and search for whatever you want to look for. So let's say I'm looking for arthritis. I'm going to look for arthritis, and boom, it's going to pull up every single post you've had that talks about arthritis. Well, you have a story here of this grandma that had rheumatoid arthritis, use the drops, and she has a story. Could you use this and share this with someone that is experiencing arthritis? It could empower her. So look through this group and use that search function. So there's a lot of things that there are involved in here. Other things that we have, this is also our customer group and it's our prospect group. All of our links, as you go through our message scripts, will lead people to here. We have a lot of cool things, and I'd encourage go through this and kind of just like and comment on different things. Like there's so many testimonials you can grab, and feel free to screenshot things once you're in here, share it onto your social media, share this story. We also have weekly calls. For example, we put these on live and on replay. We have a YouTube channel, but we have Brett West coming up this Thursday live. He is the Partner Co. Senior Director of Research. And we're talking about our new product that launched today. It is in your shopping cart now, Sugar Stop. Who here would love to block sugar by 40% and even increase GLP-1 production? Like Sugar Stop is here. So we're going to hear all about him. That's an opportunity for you to plug into, but also for you to bring your people, your prospects to, so you don't have to do the hard work. You can leverage these as well too. All right. Did anyone already pick up a tip from today? Like give me a wave or put a me in the comments below. GLP production is glucagon-like protein, peptide. It is what the shots like Ozempic and Wegovy and these mimic. So we're going to talk about why this is an even more natural approach to all those things as well too. And it's going to be super cool. All right. So there's some of those groups. Another one that we have, which I've been absolutely loving, is we have a support chat. If you have any questions, or if you have one of the big goals, if you're brand new, by the way, if you're brand new, here's one, if there's only one thing that we're going to do by the end of today, here's my challenge for you. You're going to learn about something called a launch post today. It's a proven post on social media, on your Facebook, that will draw customers knocking down your door saying, Anita, what is that? Veronica, what is that? Angela, what are these drops? Your mission today is to make that launch post so that you can start to open up your business. If we didn't do that yet, we didn't launch your business officially. So I bring this up because even when you make your launch post, something that we love doing is in this Telegram group, it's like a 24/7 support chat. You can ask any question that you want. Nothing is off limits. And as you're in here, you can ask yourself, and you have our whole community asking for you, answering for you. This is actually where, if you want a response from me, I look at this religiously. Like I look at this all the time because I know if you're asking in this chat, you get top priority because everyone's going to learn from you. But one other thing that you can do, I'll give you an example here. Tammy Egbert, one of our officers, she had a new teammate, Cindy Strand. Shout out to Cindy. I don't know if she's on here right now or not, but Cindy made her launch post. Let me show you what the launch post is. Very simple. We give these to you so you don't have to think about them. But as you make these posts on your Facebook, you can share this link into that chat. And specifically for the launch post, we want to give you some traction. We want to give you some love. I wouldn't do it on all your posts because it might mess up your Facebook algorithm, but I would do it on your launch post right there. All right. So congratulations, and we'll come alongside you and we'll be able to help you with that. All right, cool. Let's go on to the next steps here. So step one, go through this click-through things. Just have fun with it. And don't worry, I know you might feel like, man, this is like information overload. There's so much stuff. Take it one step at a time. Keep on moving forward. And by the end of today, I'm going to give you such a simple framework that'll tie this all up and put it in a pretty bow that'll help you to continue to scale your business. Okay, let's go back to step number two. Step number two is when you set up your smart links. So yeah, you'd rather too much than too little. Exactly. We're going to push you. We're going to challenge you. We're going to encourage you with that. Carrie asks, how do you add them to your calendar? Depending on your apps you're using. If you're on Google, you Google Calendar, you can just program it yourself. If you have Android, sorry, I don't know Androids well. Where's my team green people, by the way? Yeah, I love you too. But that blue bubble, I don't know. That blue bubble and that green bubble makes a big difference sometimes. Side note. Okay, you're going to learn how to do your smart links. This is how you can enroll your customers, how to enroll your partners. I won't go through this today, but take a look on grabbing those. And it's just quick little tutorials, or quick videos and stuff like that. All right. Step number 3, we talk about setting up your subscription that can maximize your profits when you sell the product. Hey, who here is here because, of course, you love the product, but who here is here because you want to financially change the trajectory of your family? Like you want to add an extra $500 a month, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month. I will show you how to do that. So you want to make sure you can maximize things. So subscription is something that's important. Watch these, take a look at that so you can set this up as well too. All right. I'm going a little bit fast because there's some places I want to focus on for you today. Number 4, pick your way to get paid. Yes, you get paid here. So this will show you how to get your direct deposit and how to set that all up as well too. And it might look like a lot of information, but I kid you not, you spend like 30 minutes, 60 minutes just clicking through things. It's going to fly by like a breeze, and just spend some time to be able to get those done. Okay, let me go into step number 5, the most important thing, which is launching your business. This is that post that I was talking about. So what you want to do, if you haven't already, is download what's called the Boards app. Okay, the Boards app, it's a free app, and this allows you access to converting message scripts. This gives you access to posts that actually work. Who here has ever had the concern of what do I say when someone's interested? Have you ever thought that way before? Yeah, I know. Thanks to the honesty, Arnetta and John. I think that was John's hand, or was that Arnetta? Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Or have you ever been scared about what do I post? Like, I don't want to be spammy. I don't know what to say. It's like so hard and stuff like that. Well, you know what's great is when you download Boards, this will give you everything you need to start to move forward. Okay. So in here, you can have 2 ways. Now, curious, who here would love an international business one day, if not already? We have international teammates here. I see Leah here, and she was able to, she's in Poland, I believe. So, and Leah, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, by the way. I'm like, when I think about her name, I'm like messing it up in my head. Tammy, did I get it right?
You got it right. You got it
Yes.
right.
Okay, I checked myself because you like chastised me the other day, and I'm like, I don't want to mess it up, but then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess up. So I didn't mess up. Awesome. So
No, but I mean, it's Czech Republic, not Poland. Czech and Germany.
Czech Republic. There we go.
Mhm.
All right. I need to pull up my European geography. So Poland has a different set of drops. Some of you may or may not be aware. Our Slenderized program, our drops, there's 2 formulations in the world. So we actually have one flow for the United States. This is also in Canada right now and in China. But we have a whole flow for the Slenderx Accelerate drops. And then we also have a day and night drops flow here as well too. Okay. So I'm going to go through the Slenderx one. The first post you want to make, it's going to be under pinned posts. My encouragement to you, download this app. It's in that links page and start clicking through things and recheck it, because we actually update these every now and then. Your mission number 1 is this. Okay. Once again, challenge for everybody. If you have not yet done your launch post, you're going to pick one of these posts that we give to you. These have been proven to actually trigger buy-in questions. So it's interesting. So let's say you posted this. I just reposted this. You can always reuse these too. Struggle with my weight my entire life. I've learned it's because of my hormones. Finally found something that's helping people lose half a pound a day. Want to see the posts do work? They absolutely do work. Hey, question. Who here, what are some of your results from your posts? Like, how much engagement, how many people liked or commented around on your posts as you did them, right? We're going to have different stuff, right? Put in the chat. We're going to have different, you're not here to compare. Some people is going to blow up. Some of them, it's going to be a little bit longer. Don't worry. We're going to help you on this. Hundreds for Dr. Lorette. Some months later, I still have this. People still weekly are going to my posts and they're asking me information. Tons. They're still commenting, right? So take advantage of this and post it. Don't overthink it. Just post it. You want to type it So for all of your customers, Tina, congrats. It's such a simple thing. Why is this important? Still commenting, Lori said. It's because this is duplicatable. Okay. I was chatting with Anita. She's brand new to the family. And we were talking about the old days. Who here has ever been involved in network marketing back in the day when it was meeting after meeting? It was belly to belly. Nothing against them. I love these. You know, I remember I put like 20,000 miles on a car in a course of 3 months, which is fine. These still work. I'm not against in-person meetings, but I have to admit, it's probably not as duplicatable to expect Sherry to drive an hour through traffic to go meet with one prospect these days, right? Who here would agree we're more busy than ever before? So what's great here is that we have a simple post that anyone can do. It's super easy to do. And simple is what scales. That's why this system is crushing it right now. And that it's expanding around the world because people can see that they can do it. All right. So we have that for your launch post. Can I get a commitment if you haven't launched yet? Or if you have teammates you know that didn't launch yet, who here is committed to either launching ASAP or helping your newest teammate make their launch post? All right. Put a one in the comments if that is the case, or me, or whatever that you want. That's the key. What's the secret to this business and scaling to a 6-figure plus income? Our 6 figures in 6 months blueprint, it's all about the newest person and helping them win. Remember, Zig Ziglar said this: if you can help enough people get what they want, you can get everything that you want. You know what I love about that? That means you don't have to be the mega recruiter. You don't have to be the social media influencer. You can be the average person that has not much of a social media following, but you do have a reach and influence with some. But as you start to expand, then can you help your people copy the same system as well too? The more people running the system daily with you and your team, the faster your business is going to scale. So I hope that clicks with you. All right. So post number 1 is that. As you get through those posts, I won't go through the messages today, but no, we have all of our response scripts in our boards. So someone asked Marvy, hey, what are the drops? Marvy doesn't have to be a scientist and be like, I got it for you. Marvy will go to message scripts. You'll go to drops pipeline because this is through the drops. And someone asked, okay, they asked for info on the drops. You know what I'm going to do? I'm Marvy. I'm going to go to boards. I'm going to copy this and send this into Messenger. You can tweak it, make it yourself, right? You don't have to just be a robot all the time. But this will explain it and lead them into our machine link. Who here loves it that we give you a done-for-you marketing sales funnel that also follows up through emails automatically for you? No one else has this. Like this is like cutting edge stuff. We call this the machine, right? So people put in their information. And once they're in here, they go through this whole system and they're able to see about the body balancing drops. They're able to see about all the information. And what happens is your prospect, every single time they scroll, you know what they're doing? Does anyone else, you've probably done this. Who here's ever shopped on Amazon before? And you kept on scrolling purposely to sell yourself. Let's be real. We all like to buy stuff, don't we? I love buying stuff. It's like the most thrilling, especially if it's a sale. Come on. I'm talking to someone, right? So what I'm doing is I'm literally doing this right now as we're like preparing for baby stuff. I'm going to an item. I'm scrolling. And I'm like, I'm going to find something that can confirm my decision to spend right now. That's what this does for people. And they're able to click around however much that they want. They're even able to upsell themselves. People are like, how do I get partners here? We lead with the drops, but this also exposes people to the partnership side as well too, where if they wanted to, they can get even more information, comp plan information. They can know how to go ultimate. They can see our founders, stuff like that. So this one link will be the gateway to everyone. So quiz. If you have someone interested in the drops, what link do you send them? What information do you send them? You send them that. Well, James, if I have someone interested in making money, what should I send them? The same link. Well, James, if I have someone that has questions about the compensation plan, what should I send them? The same thing. Well, what about Noni and Renew? The same thing. It's all in there. So get familiarized with that link. And these will help you to just have it simple so that it can scale. Okay. We have this also for our day and night drops as well too. Remember, also, once they're in the system, they are also in a 14-day email campaign. Who here's gotten one of the emails from Wellness 360, for example, right? Yeah. That's things that you don't have to do. And what does it allow us to do? That allows you to follow up on the friendship rather than only like, following up on people. Have you ever been followed up on before? Hey, sis, how are you? After they haven't talked to you for like a month, like, I know what you're going to say. Here you can actually genuinely be a person. That's our entire mission here. Okay. So you're going to go through those flows. It'll walk you through all the scripts and just go down one by one, understand this flow. These have been put together by people that they're pros at selling and recruiting. Okay. So just go down it, understand that. And if you've ever been signed up by me, I just spoke with Anita. Anita, I'm giving my secrets. You're like, how does he know what to say? I'm just literally going down this. I'm just going down this, right? And it's going to be super simple there. All right, perfect. Here's some other cool things on this boards too. Who here has had customers or prospects that have questions about the drops? Are they vegan? Is this ingredient healthy for me? If I stop taking it, will I gain weight back? What makes this, if I'm on medications, can I use this? Have you guys had those before? Monica said she went back to the responses when I signed her up. I know, she's like, dang, I don't know how to feel about that. It's scripted, but it's out of love, right? You can still put your heart in it. So I'm going to go into drops coming questions. And we've been selling these drops for 13 years, guys. This is basically every single question under the sun you're ever going to get. And if you ever get another question, you know what we do? We will get an answer and we will update it in here. By the way, if you want a content idea, here's a challenge for someone. This got me sales. If you're willing to be bold, I'll give a little extra credit. If you're willing to do a Facebook Live, you know what I do? Commonly ask questions about the drops. And you know what I did? I literally took this boards and I'm like, question number 1, can vegans and vegetarians use this? And I'll take this answer and I'll start to share some of it. So pick a top 5, a top 10. You know what happens? People are like, I want that. So anywho, just a freebie right there. So we have the boards. You guys still with me? Give me a wave if you're still with me right here. I know there's a lot of cool things. My goal is that you get at least one nugget that you can apply today. All right. So we're leading with the drops. We're driving them in. We're starting to help them get exposed to the information. We're starting to get them through this flow. And what we ultimately want to do is we do want to help people become a partner. Okay. Who here wants more crazy people like you in your business? You're not crazy. And it's like, I'm not crazy. That was offensive. No. You're crazy cool. That's who you are, right? So in the message scripts, this is where I want to encourage you to go to. Who here, by the way, has already gotten at least one customer here? Like, throw something in the chat or give me a way. Yeah, like I'm telling you, you just apply this, you give it a week. If you follow the daily do, you will get customers. Or you're like Dr. Pia Washington, who did what's called 10 and 2, 14 times. That means she's done at least 140 customers in the last, like, I don't know, 8 months or something, right? So how do you do this? Well, one thing you want to get really good at is how do you help your customer? Okay. When you help your customer, go down on this drops pipeline, and you're going to see there's this week 0, week 1, week 2, and this. This is how you can follow up with your customer. So when they're brand new, I always send them this. This will get them linked to resources to use the product. This will help them to actually be equipped for success and get them plugged into our community group. Next week, once a week, I'll check in. I'll be like, Pam, hey, how you doing? What can I help you with? It's something positive. right? Sandy Gledhill said 41 customers in 36 days. Come on, I'm talking about. So I check in, and here's the key. Here's the key. The moment that someone says something exciting about their experience, I lost 5 pounds. I feel more energetic. I'm able to sleep. I saw a post in Wellness 360 Facebook today. I haven't had a hot flash in 4 days. Ladies, if you've been through that, who here would agree that is a big win? So, yeah, I know. So the moment that they have that, here's your key conversion. This is how you get a happy customer to a happy partner. Send this week 2 first win conversion. My challenge to you today, if you already have customers, Sandy Gledhill, I'm looking at, go through your customers and follow up with them. And for those that have a good response, send them a message like this. Congrats. I know that there's a lot more amazing results coming. There's a way to get your next box at my cost or even for free. Would you be interested in learning more? Oh, there it is. And then keep on following the flows after, and you'll see how to move to that next phase. All right, cool. Now, what else are we going to do here? Our mission, if you've already launched your business, is eventually you want to go through your 7-day launch. Okay, and our 7-day launch is going to teach you day by day little things to start to do. You see, success, we have big goals. Something that I encourage all of us to do is I encourage all of us to have big God-sized goals. All right, if time and money were not an issue and you could achieve anything through your business here, dream big. I was chatting with Veronica and she had a goal at first, and then I think she was listening to, I think it was Liz and Tiff, actually. There was an interview, and she's like, they're talking about $1 million a month? Come on. And whatever you want. Is anyone here willing to declare in the chat what some of your big dreams are here? Remember, we're all friends. There's no comparison here, right? But it's important to get really keen into what you really want. I've had to expand my dreams. At first, I came in and I said, I just want to make a check. And I said, I want to make maybe $500. Then it kept on growing and growing and growing. If there's one thing I wish I could have done all over again, it would have been dream bigger, faster. Dream bigger, faster. Why? Not for the money. Well, that's great. It's what Jim Rohn said. It's for what it will make of you. Let me tell you the real truth. Why am I still in this business 15 years in? There's a lot of different ways to make money. I do think network marketing or partnership marketing is the better way to do it. Low overhead, high return, a lot of fun. Is this even work? Like, we're on our phones, we're on our computer, or we're just hanging out? I don't know. So, but what I love is who you become. This business, who here was on the Breakfast of Champions call earlier today, by the way? Like, man, this is something as we get into, I want to give you a simple 3-step framework here, okay? We are in a phase now where this team is crushing it. This team did 6,000 enrollments of brand partners just in the month of August. This team did $1.7 million of sales. Like, this team is like doing amazing things, okay? You're in a winning team. But what our goal is want to constantly simplify and give you the little things every day that matter the most, because you're busy and we respect you and your time. So just this week, we launched a 3-step simple framework, and it's winning in this business. If you follow this, we've actually done the math. You will get to a $10,000 month within 10 to 12 weeks. I want you to imagine, what would it look like if by Thanksgiving, if by Christmas, you and your family had an extra $10,000 a month coming in to your household? Like, type in the chat, what's a word of how you would feel with that? Or something that you would do with that? Is that less stress? Relief is yes. I don't know about you, but I don't like budgeting for Christmas presents. I don't like saying I wanted to get them this, but I can only afford this. Or, you know, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to charge it on my credit card and worry about that later, which I've been in those shoes for sure. You know, the worst place, I've been in places where I wanted to give. I wanted to charge up my credit card, but all my credit cards were maxed. Maybe some of you guys have been there before. Maybe some of you guys are there right now. But I'll tell you this, you're in an opportunity that if you dare to dream bigger and you're willing to apply a simple framework, that will change. Freedom will change. Now our credit cards are paid off. Now we have more than enough. Now we're investing and saving for the future because this business, if you work it, it will work for you. Okay, 3 simple steps. Number 1, every day, plug in to what we call the Breakfast of Champions call. This is a 30-minute call. I'll put this link, we have the replays up as well too. 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And why is this important? Because this business is a compensation plan wrapped around personal growth. Literally, you are learning from people that have been in this industry for decades. Literally, you're learning from people that are 7-figure plus earners. Today, Dana Harper, wow. He delivered a message that if you missed it, catch the replay on the podcast. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to our Spotify account, and you can actually capture this message. For example, I put this into your audio, put this into your car. It's going to be huge. It will set your energy high for the day. I know. I saw production pick up today. Why? I think Dana Harper got us all fired up like crazy. Okay. So step number 1, every day, whether you make it live or on replay, tune into this call so you can grow you. You cannot give what you do not have. Does that make sense? Who here's committed to doing your best every day to plug in? Put a 1 in the comments if that's the case. This is all it is. It's just learning. Put it while you're going to the gym, while you're doing your errands, or sit there, take notes, however that you want. So number 1 is that. Number 2, every day, this is now the work piece. Every day, make 2 posts on your social media every day, on your Facebook every day. 2 posts. What are these 2 posts? The first post in the morning-ish, post something personal. Post something about your family. Post something about your faith, your fun, your friends, or whatever that you want. Why is this important? People buy from people they like, know, and trust. So they won't buy from you if you just look like a SlenderX box on your wall. Who here's ever seen those profiles before? You're like, where did my friends go? They turned into a product. It's like they want to get to know you. So we want to develop your personal brand, and that's your uniqueness, right? Your vibe will attract your tribe. So you have to show those parts. So if you look at mine, I'm posting a lot about our baby. I'm posting a lot about my wife. I'm posting a lot about faith. I'm posting a lot about just little things that I enjoy. What are some of the things that you enjoy, right? Put a word in the comments on some of the things that you find are valuable to you. Some of your principles, some of your pillars. You know, is it your dogs, some of your parents, dog moms, cat moms. Some of you love technology. Some of you love cooking and eating, shopping, wine. Oh man, Cher's got this. Dogs, come on. Dog lovers come. Grandchildren, golf. Steven for sure loves golf, right? Nature, love that, right? So these are things that you can post on in the morning. So it's going to get engagement. Okay. The afternoon, oh, pickleball. I know there's some intense pickleball people here. I just saw some smiles. I know. It just, a competitive thing just switched on. They're like, pickleball. You didn't just say pickleball. Oh my gosh, I need to do that still. Anywho, morning post is personal. Afternoon, you want to do something that exposes your business. And what is that exposes your business? Well, don't worry. We literally give you these posts. Okay. We've actually just updated this. The more you post, the better, but it's expose the drops once a day. That's our doorway to both customers and partners. So under social media posts, I've just made this update. Shout out to Cindy McKnight and Lindsay Yoakum. They're social selling masters. They sold $50 million of revenue in a couple of years, all through social media. So this is where I get these things from. And it's a collaboration of so many different testimonials. So under social media posts, we'll give it to you week at a time. So let's say for those of us that are launching today, week 1, day 1 today, your afternoon, evening post is going to be the pin post, which you saw the other folder of. Your post number 2, Miss Kim Gray. Kim Gray, you've probably seen her photo all over the place. We give not just the post, but we also give you the caption. So you don't have to sit there thinking about it. Take the post, take the caption. I'd encourage, you can customize some, but make it as simple as possible. Okay. Here's the key though. Before you make your post, go to 10 people on your Facebook feed and like and comment on their posts. We call this an engagement sandwich. Who here's ever posted something before and you got crickets? You got nothing. Or it's the same people all the time. I'm like, I love my mom. She literally loves and likes all my posts. But my mom's already a customer and a partner. You know, thanks, mom. I want new eyeballs. I love you. I love our teammates. But you're already in the business. I can't recruit you. So I want new people. So if you want new eyeballs looking at your page, you want to go through your Facebook. And whether it is you scroll through your feed and you see people there that are not in your business, that are not in PartnerCo, then you can go there and like and comment on their stuff. So go to 10 people's feeds and even 10 people's stories. Stories are those things that they go away after 24 hours. Okay. Like and comment. Just be a friend. Then make your post. After you make that drops post, after the fact, go to 10 other people, like and comment theirs as well too. What does this engagement sandwich do? It gets it so that the Facebook algorithm knows, hey, when you post, then you're actually friends with these people and it'll push your post more in front of new people. Does this make sense, guys? Like when I learned this, I'm like, oh, no wonder. Okay, so Facebook doesn't hate me. Mark Zuckerberg does not have me on a blacklist. All right, it's just we just have to understand how the algorithm works a little bit. Your feed is full of sponsors. Yeah, no worries. Every third post is a sponsored ad, I've noticed, at least for me. That is how Meta makes their money and everything. So every day, morning, make a personal post. Afternoon, make one of these drops posts. Do your engagement sandwich. And then follow up through the message scripts and everything. And number 3 part is this. We have success down to 1, breakfast of champions call a day. 2, social media posts on your feed a day. And number 3, oh, we already have a winner. We already know this. Monica's got this. She's got this. Sign up. Enroll 3 people a week. Your focus is every week. Every other day, can I help someone? Every other day, can I help a new customer? Can I help a new partner? Trust the system. It's going to work. Feed your mind. Do your posts. Intend on getting at least 3. Some of you are superstars. You're like, 3. It's nothing. Who here, by the way, are the ones that say 3? I'm not one of those minimum people. I'm on this that are going to go for the maximum. You know, you tell me 3, I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do 20. I'm going to do more, right? Shoot for more. Shoot for more. But if you enroll 3, and we've done the math on this, if you enroll 2 customers and 1 partner a week, and let's say the next week you keep on doing the same yourself, and you show your teammate how to run this system, they do this 1, 2, 3. They enroll 2 customers and 1 partner, and then they do the same thing, and then they keep on doing this. Within 8 weeks, you will be at a $10,000 a month income in your business. Within 10 weeks, you have made enough where we just launched an all-inclusive paid trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. You will win trips like that. And you're like, how did I do this? Within 12 weeks, you could be close to $20,000 to $25,000 a month in your business, guys, if that duplicates. And we've seen it. It sounds crazy, but we've seen people do this, guys. The system works if you work it. But where does it all start from? It all starts with being your own best leader. Let me tell you what I'm doing right now. James Zheng is doing right now. I am going back to the basics. I am doing everything that I'm telling you right now. And I'm doing it with excellence. And I'm not letting my minimums be my maximum, but I'm making sure that I do the daily do, right? Because it works. And I'm sharing that with other people, and I'm helping them do the very same thing. Who here feels that you can do that 1, 2, 3 system as well too, right? Yeah, put something in the chat if that's the case. Trust, just keep on doing that. Put the blinders on. You're going to look up month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, and be like, how did this happen? I'm winning all these awards. I'm winning these trips. Like how? Because you decided to do that very simple thing. All right, everyone. So other than that, any questions on anything? I covered a lot. I said a lot. My challenge is to help you make sure to do your launch here. Okay. So I'll pass it back to you. Spend the next time right after this to make that post. We'll see you guys back on Breakfast of Champions. And then we also have our call with Brett West on Thursday, if you want to join that as well too. On that, have a great one. Congratulations. Let's crush this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Feel free.